Hello, you guys. This is Maddie, Good Gemini 444. Welcome to the reading. New angle I'm trying out, so we'll see how this goes. I kind of like this layout and how it's up above. Let me know if you guys like it. But yeah, Spirit was just calling me. I have some, as always, I have a lot of songs coming through. Before we start, remember, not every collective reading or reading that you see is going to be for you. It's very important that we check in with our intuition and use our discernment to feel out if the reading or the message is for you. Based on the title, based on my energy, based on, maybe the first few minutes of the energy check in, we'll see if this is your message. And if not, that's okay. Love ya. It's all good. I would rather you not waste your time on a message that isn't for you. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. This is a collective reading, so there's going to be a lot of messages that come through for a lot of different people that are watching. And yeah, we do these for fun, and we do these so that Spirit can communicate what we need to know. Particularly this message coming through today, Spirit was like, what's the tea? What's going on? And what's the collective need to know? So, what's the tea? What do you need to know? And yeah, we'll just get into it. I have my not collective, I have my channeled personal decks that I pulled out. I want to see what we get here. So, we're just going to kind of roll with it and then pull some tarot and see what happens. But we're already starting off with look into light codes at the bottom. So what you need to know, Spirit is saying, look into light code healing. There's a lot of light code healings that you could do on YouTube. Light codes essentially are light code energy healings that you can do, that kind of like go into your soul body and start shifting your energy. Definitely recommend. Alignment and synchronization. I love that we just picked this card first out the jump, because realignment, the word realignment, has been popping up a lot the past couple of days. So Spirit wants you to know that alignment and synchronization are very important right now. And maybe we'll pull some charms to see what those synchronizations coming through for you are right now. Spirit speaks through, sorry, I just blanked. Spirit speaks through repetitions and synchronicities. So this wish will come true guaranteed. It's written in the stars. Wow. Okay, so you're being aligned and synchronized to this dream, this wish. It's written in the stars. So going into the songs, that's wild, because the song that's coming through from starting this reading was Give Me a Higher Love. And I was looking at the lyrics of that song, and let me go to the lyrics really quick. Down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. Think about it, there must be a higher love. Down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. So this could have to do with love, because I was also hearing that Chris Brown song, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss, I saw you from across the room. So I just heard hopeless romantic. So maybe this is something you're really wanting love, or you have a dream that you're wanting or hoping to be aligned with, and Spirit is confirming that you are aligned with this. They are aligning you with this. Even when you have bad days, I just heard. So just remember that you're perfectly aligned, whatever the energy that is coming through. You just have to believe. But this wish will come true, guaranteed. It's written in the stars. So you are doing so much better than you think. So Spirit wants you to know that. You are doing so much better than you think. Like, I didn't even read that yet, but that's why I felt the need to say, yeah, even on bad days. This one right here. Now the next one. Right here. This one. Broken, but it's time for the rebuild. Okay, yeah, so anything that has broken down, Spirit aligned you with that so you could rebuild, move forward in a different direction for a particular reason. Military or armed forces could be significant. Okay, we'll take these because they fell out. Shadow, subconscious, darkness, dissociation, compartmentalizing the past. Okay. Then we have check your motives, shift of perspective needed. Interesting. Okay. Love the messages coming through. So the T, your shadow work and subconscious work is coming up. And like I said, the darkness, there's something about when we have bad days, or we're feeling down, we have to remember this darkness, these feelings, like they're part of life and we have to feel them. And when we do feel them and we allow that, when we do shadow work, it's about like reworking the relationship we have to our pain. So, like, you're able to face your pain, you're able to feel your pain and have compassion for yourself. So, it's not like you're shaming or compartmentalizing certain things that have happening because you can't face them. So, maybe that's an alignment or it's connected to this brokenness and rebuilding. So, part of your rebuild is doing shadow work, looking into your subconscious programming, seeing what might be blocking you in that sense. Military armed forces could be significant. I just got somebody has a guide that was in the military or armed forces that has passed. This could just be significant to you. Maybe you are in the military or armed forces, or someone in your family is. So take that as it resonates. I'm getting very much, though, a father, a parent in general, or I'm getting very much the strongest message is a grandparent past that is one of your guides, that was in the armed forces and is wanting you to look at your shadow work. So your shadow work, they're helping you with the shadow work. Illness. Okay, illness has been coming up a lot this week. Definitely someone needs to like go to the doctor or just get your checkup, like maybe focus on eating better, taking care of your body. There's a lot of that. Like somebody might be going to the doctor or spirit is wanting you to go to the doctor. Not saying that you're ill, but there's something regarding illness. Got my mind on my money and money on my mind. Yeah, so this could even be like spirit saying, take care of yourself. Like we know that you want to work hard. We are going to support these dreams that you have. But with illness, like there's a need to go. Someone is like not wanting, or they've been afraid to go to the doctor, or there's something about that with illness. Maybe somebody is sick. I just heard with that light code message, there's just, if you're feeling sick, this could be like ascension sickness. Keeping up appearances. Okay. And let's get one more. Spirit, what is the T? What is going on with the collective? The letter Z is coming through. Bruised ego. Just heard overzealous with that Z. Overzealous, doesn't that mean like overdoing it? You're more psychic than you realize. Ooh, okay. So we'll put these here. And I want to pull some tarot now to see what's going on. I'm looking up overzealous really quick. Overzealous. So Spirit is saying check your motives right now in what you're doing. In everything you do, check your motives. And there's a shift of perspective needed around like how your performance is going in your life. Overzealous, excessive eagerness, enthusiasm for an idea. So you might have like a dream. This could be a business. This could be a relationship that you want. I just heard family, like somebody really wants a family. The things that are breaking down in your life are for a reason. You are being realigned, synchronized to this dream that you've asked for. And Spirit is almost saying like you have to have a shift of perspective around this. You might think that this isn't happening because it's not immediate. So you have to be less demanding with Spirit and work with Spirit more. I just cut to vet. Somebody could be a vet, engineer. Our psychological spiritual unification comes through growth, increased awareness, life experience. It's not a simple key or formula. I'm going to take this because this is like kind of what this whole thing is saying. You might be asking, check your motives, you might be asking for like an immediate dream, and it's saying this is about spiritual unification, psychological growth, your life experience. This isn't just there isn't just one answer for this. There's a shift of perspective needed around like this is the way that growing in life is coming up. Also, I forgot to mention the astro dice. It's funny because the past couple of weeks we've gotten Saturn in every single earth sign. So today we have Saturn in Virgo. So this is regarding, again, with illness, like there's something with your physical body. Um Something is like your body might be feeling weighed down. Potentially somebody is like spirit is bringing attention for some reason to eating habits. Somebody like using food to ignore their feelings as like an outlet. Um, Keeping up appearances, money on my mind. Somebody could be a workaholic. Don't work too hard. Maybe you've been overworking yourself and you might get sick from overworking yourself. Bruised ego. Yeah, with the bruised ego too, this is really about like being humble, working with spirit, and spirit is saying like if you ask for something, you have to allow certain things to break down, you have to face certain pain. Spirit's asking, why do you want this? Check your motives in everything. Um, you're more psychic than you realize, too. Okay. This is also giving like you want to do something different and you're like keeping up appearances with your current life circumstances. Ooh, that card is. We're going to take that because you saw how that just didn't get picked up. Okay, what card is this? Queen of Swords, love. So that's really about that queen. Check your motives. Oh, yes, like I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. New love. Okay. Queen of Swords. So this can indicate that right now I just heard you're very focused on a particular goal or a particular thing. Also be aware of how your mind can I just heard tunnel vision. Again, what is that? Okay, so much Kodak Black is coming through. Somebody has been hearing I even heard another Kodak Black song earlier today. Um and he came through in the reading yesterday. So, isn't one of his songs Tunnel Vision? But I just heard tunnel vision. So you could be having tunnel vision about something, and spirit really wants you to shift your perspective, and see the bigger picture of how you're doing better than you realize. You see the butterflies on her crown. There's transformation of the mental happening. Swords are our mind, our ego, the way we think, the way we communicate. The Queen of Swords is also Libra energy with shadow energy of Virgo. So that Saturn in Virgo, I feel like this is very much talking about you have thoughts in your subconscious mind. You have patterns of certain thoughts that keep you in tunnel vision, and spirit is saying, okay, we need to work on that. We need to we need to clear the mind so we can, I just heard ease your mind. What's that? Oh, that song, free your mind and the rest will follow. So the Queen of Swords, she can be a little serious, and she can sometimes be a little disconnected from her emotions, especially with the Saturn and Virgo coming through. This is really giving like a lesson around your thought patterns, and really getting focused on your purpose. So I just heard meaning of life. Check your motives about like it's even like getting down to when you wake up in the morning, everything you're doing. I feel someone is moving. What is that phrase? You're just going with the motions, but you're meant to be very aware of how much mental energy you're putting into certain actions, thoughts, situations. So getting really, really clear about how you want to use your mental energy in your life. Also, I think you're being very discerning about new love coming in. She's the widow card, so she can be a little blocked off emotionally. She's been through shit, right? Especially with that broken, but it's time for the rebuild. And then we have darkness, dissociation, compartmentalizing. So you're learning about how to work through past traumas, but also keep your heart open because Spirit really does want to bring love into your life in so many ways. So let's see what else comes through. Spirit. Okay, so this I feel like is the overall energy, so we'll leave her up here. I want to get a card that kind of clarifies this line. So the alignment, broken, shadowed, checking your motives. So Spirit, please give us more information about this for the collective. What's the T? What do they need to know right now? I just heard shopping spree. Oh my god, right when I said that, Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah, be careful how you're spending your money. Something about that of like shopping spree, or like somebody uses shopping or spending money to dissociate. A lot about dissociation. So be very aware of how you might even mentally dissociate. Spirit's calling attention to that. So we also have Knight of Pentacles sideways. So this to me, when it comes in sideways, it's really giving like there is stability available to you, but you don't know fully how to work with stability yet. You might be used to chaos. So you kind of like don't know where to put your energy at times. Pentacles represent our 3D life, our physical bodies. So I'm paying attention a lot to the field in the background. So this is like a plantation, and he's planting seeds towards his farm, and he has a new enterprise, and he's slowly taking the steps towards that. So Spirit is saying check your motives towards like where you're putting your money, putting your physical energy. I just heard who you're spending your time with. With the armor around him as well, I also feel like Spirit is really wanting to energetically protect you because your energy is very valuable. I just heard a lot of people, especially with that Ace of Cups at the beginning, a lot of people want to spend time with you, or like would like to spend time with you, even if they don't communicate that. I just heard you are high value, but you're working on how you see yourself in terms of high value. Because with high value of how we see ourselves, we'd want the King of Pentacles. So you're working on how, I think you've made progress about like with your physical body, or somebody's like going, oh, Page of Swords, so many court cards. So there could be like a lot of people involved. Potentially, collective, I feel like this is more you. You don't have to be male or female to identify with Queen of Swords energy. It's just energy. So this is more of mentally being connected to your emotions. Somebody could be a Virgo or Gemini moon or Libra moon. So take that as it resonates. Libra energy is very much coming through. Page of Swords. Yeah, this is like about the thoughts. You're learning. This is about studying as well. So you might be learning a lot, or you're being asked to learn about the shadow, the subconscious, dissociation. Like, look at this stuff. Check your motive. Start like analyzing. This is the fine print. So you're getting into the details of something. This could be about like making plans, not being sure of your plans yet, like the rebuild. So what is that phrase? The plan, like, the plans, like a blueprint or plans for a construction site or something like that. It's like you could even be building a home, building something. This is the physical. It's like you're putting your energy towards something physically. And this is, I just also got in like your day-to-day life. This is really about how can we become much more clear. This is also about, I just am hearing mental boundaries. How much energy are you giving to a certain situation mentally? Becoming aware of that, checking your motives as to why. I feel like you might think about certain things to dissociate from the work that you have to do, because again, he came out sideways and we want to see him upright. The Knight of Pentacles is very dependable, It's earth energy. It's stable. It's wanting to do the best job possible and to attain the goal, make the goal, put the work towards the project or the process. This is also like stability with you're looking for in another person. I just heard if you want a stable person to come in, a different person than the past, especially with that give me a higher love because you're seeking for something, even like give me a higher love with I'm re-evaluating. I just heard reevaluating, realignment and reevaluating. I'm reevaluating what I even want in my life, what my purpose is. I'm finding that. I just heard reigniting like your certain passions towards certain projects, building things. Somebody like you need to do something physically and like see maybe, oh, I just heard someone is like a hands-on learner. Ooh, I just also got someone of like somebody being committed to you physically. Like I just heard alignment with the next person that might come into your life if you're not in a relationship right now. You're gonna feel that physical connection with them. And I feel like maybe that's something that you haven't focused on enough in the past, I just heard. So, someone that, oh, I just got like that visual of ooh, two magnets, like they kind of, or a puzzle piece, it just fits. Or someone having the key to how you work. Someone figuring out how you work. Someone committed to building with you. Okay, so this is also confirming anything in the past that, or things that, if there's things that aren't working out right now that have happened recently, I'm hearing for someone, Spirit is saying that's for a reason because there's more, you deserve more stability, but you have to give yourself that stability to align with somebody stable to come in. So that's one thing that Spirit is saying. You can't rely on somebody to come in and like save you and give you what you need. You have to build this for yourself and then you will pull that person in. I just heard like a magnet. Okay, please clarify this line. What is the wish? What is this wish? Woo! Okay. Strength. Oh, strength. And Four of Pentacles. Okay. This wish is to transform yourself. I just heard to build bigger. Again, somebody could be like wanting to build something. Maybe you're wanting to like build an empire, purchase property, build savings, investments. A lot of this has to do with like you wanting to succeed and be strong, and the infinity symbol above the head in this card is about like that connection to spirit and how spirit is really that spiritual energy is what drives us to have that will and that strength to make these things happen. With the military armed forces, I'm telling you, there is a grandfather figure or a grandparent, maybe even just an ancestor, you may not even know them, that was in the military or armed forces and they are watching over you. Like it's such strong protection. You have such a strong connection with them. And they're saying like whatever you put your mind to, your energy towards, it's guaranteeing the wish. It's written in the stars. Any obstacles here that you might have to overcome, you will overcome them. This is like making peace with yourself. Again, with the shadow. The strength card, you see how she's taming the lion and closing the mouth. It's like these parts of you that really, I just heard desperately need love. They need your strength. They need your love. This is like spiritual awakening. It's starting to go within. Somebody might be like actually starting to have a spiritual awakening for the first time. This is, or it's the next step of a spiritual awakening for someone. October is significant. October 22nd, October 2nd, July 26th, July 3rd. I just heard present or present. How you present yourself, strengthening your confidence, learning to work with your dark parts that have hidden you. You've held yourself back. I think part of this is like you have felt like, again, there's something really coming through about the physical body. Someone feeling imprisoned by their physical body, someone feeling disconnected, from other people, or disconnected from their self, dissociation, and you like hold on to certain physical things to keep you grounded instead of like actually grounding in your physical body. Physical trauma of some kind could be coming through, and this is like you working through that trauma. Somebody could be doing therapy for this. Counseling or therapy is coming through in my mind's eye. You could be a counselor or therapist, or this is something that spirit is saying will help you. This is also saying like you could have like, this is giving like ancestral army. It doesn't have to maybe be the actual military. I feel like that's going to resonate for someone, but in a different way. But this is like the fact that you have like an ancestral spiritual army that's very strong, that is like committed to helping you. You are so much stronger. You are doing so much better than you think. You're so much stronger than you think. And I just heard, yes, the guarantee of this wish is so much stronger than you realize. Let go of timing. Let go of timing. And also, this is about strengthening your bond with yourself, strengthening your bond with the present moment. Again, with this mental body dissociation, the struggles that you go through come from this shift of perspective of like being super stuck in your mind in the future, the past, like you're not in the present. And there's a healing about getting grounded in the present, even when you're uncomfortable, pushing through, even when you don't want to like feel. That's what's going to bring you that power, is feeling the things that you don't want to feel, facing them, facing your demons strengthens you. Okay, let's clarify this illness, the money on your mind, bruised ego, keeping up appearances, being more psychic than you realize. What is going on with this? What's the T? Somebody you know could be just doing something to keep up appearances. Somebody you know could be sick. I'm getting there's like a lot of illness coming through, or there's like a physical ailment as well. There we go. Okay, Lovers, bottom of the deck of what that's related to. Sun reversed. Ooh. Yeah, this is really giving like false happiness. Or oh, I just got like the T for someone. The facade is falling, I just heard. Something isn't what it appears with this keeping up appearances. Maybe you're doing this. And it's like you're being asked to, if that resonates for you, you're being asked to drop into your true self. You're more psychic than you realize. It's something about keeping up appearances. If you seeing through illusions, you seeing when something like seems too good to be true. When something seems too good to be true, and I feel like this is not you with the Lovers. Ooh, and another court card, the Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, like that. I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. You might be meeting someone in public. Or I just heard someone, you don't realize how many people stare at you in public, or a lot of people look at you. I just heard Marilyn Monroe effect. Maybe you're like working on this type of energy, because I feel like maybe before, or you might be in this place of like you're energetically blocking what you desire to come in, because you might be ignoring this subconscious healing that needs to go down. But with the Sun in reverse, these are two Leo cards, by the way. Leo energy is coming through very strong. I just heard someone is like looking for freedom or wants to be freed. Again, with that imprisonment of the physical body. Like how, you have to look at how are you preventing yourself from being actually happy? Who are you, check your motives. Who are you keeping up appearances for? Who are you doing this for? Because it should only be for you, your guides, and the people that you love. But most importantly, you first. Again, with wow, and I'm also like focusing on the red cloth. It's making me think of, you know, when like a bull, they like wave that in front of a bull to distract it. So it's like, again, this illusion, this facade. Hold on, I want to get one card from my situations deck to kind of clarify that. see what that's about. Sorry, give me 1 second. This is also getting a drink. But yeah, with the Queen of Wands lovers, I just heard you're a choice for a lot of people right now. Like a lot of people like are considering reaching out to you, or a lot of people I just heard you intimidate a lot of people. You intimidate a lot of people and it causes them to not be truthful. Ooh, interesting with that bruised ego. That just made me think of that. You bruise people's egos because of how psychic you are. Maybe I just heard that's tea. You clock people's shit without even realizing. Like, you're not even trying to clock people, but you, like, say something and they're like, oh shit, how did they know that? Or, like, I don't know. There's something about you unknowingly, with the sun reversed, you unknowingly knowing the truth about something. Settlement, agreement, compromise. Okay. Spirit, please clarify this line over here. What is this keeping up appearances, money? Bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. Ooh, okay, yeah. Okay, someone is like chasing money. But also, again, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. This is so crazy. Crickets, silence, non-action. But then we have bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. Interesting. Okay. Like I said, people aren't doing anything about it, so it confuses you. You're just like, but they're not coming through with the offer. But they want to. There's something about... I just heard veiled. You are veiled from certain people energetically because they're not at your level, I just heard. You really have to look at things like that. Again, with the spiritual army, like, also with the dogs here, it's like you have these... I'm getting, again, somebody could be a police officer, or the relative was a police officer, or something about... I just heard LAPD, but something about police is coming up with the police dogs, but like you have dogs protecting you. You might have a dog, you might have 2 dogs, 3 dogs even with the lion, 4 dogs with the horse. So somebody could have a lot of dogs. Maybe I just heard that means for someone you have a lot of like dogs, like friends. Maybe you have a friend that's a cop, or a friend in the armed forces. Okay. Anxiety, crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone, writing, diary, keeping notes, divorce, final. Huh. Some sort of ending is like again with written in the start. Some ending is happening or going to happen, and it's making somebody sad, anxious. This card is sticking out to me. TikTok, deadline, time running out. Escapade. With the keeping up appearances, yeah, what is this tea? I'm confused. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, crickets. Oh, and love affair. Down low, dirty little secret. Okay. So there's something regarding... I just heard forbidden love. Okay, this could be somebody wants you, but there's a reason why they can't. Either they're like too invested in their work, they're actually sick, or like I just heard somebody could be taking care of somebody that's sick. I just heard also with the Queen of Swords, there's something about mental illness, especially with that anxiety coming out. Chaser, hot pursuit, but no action. So somebody wants to take action towards you, maybe, but they're not doing it. So you're confused. There hasn't been any move made. But with the Lovers and Queen of Wands, someone does want to take action towards you. They see you as, I just heard, like, their queen. They're everything. Just saw 344 as that came up. Cutting the deck. 3 of Wands. I just heard smoke signal or sending signals. A lot of people want to be in your energy right now. They may or may not be doing anything. I want to get a couple more of these cards. Spirit, please clarify. I just got May. May could be significant. Mother trauma, evil eye. Again, yes, evil eye, and this could be a mother thing. Your mother. Friends. Like I said, dogs. Okay, so false promises. Interesting. Your friends, your mother have made false promises, or you have. I also just watched that documentary. Spoiler alert of the catfish documentary that just came out on Netflix. If you want to watch that, don't listen to this. Skip ahead like 5 seconds. But the fact that the catfish thing, it turned out to be the fucking mom that was doing that to the daughter. So something about evil eye from the mother, your mother being jealous of you, friends being jealous of you, evil eye, false promises. I just got somebody's in Aries. Aries into Taurus season, something happened. Ooh. Okay. What other cards just popped out here? Pray and meditate. Angels protect the situation. I'm telling you. Okay, this is very clear. I think Spirit wants me to close it there. Whatever this situation is, I don't know what this is. Comment and let me know how this resonates. If this resonates for you. But Spirit wants you to pray, meditate, and know that they are protecting this situation. You have strong spiritual protection. There's a reason why there's no action happening right now. Searching online, people looking up information, and then happiness. Ooh. Oh, happiness, love, cleansing. Okay. So there's a lot of energy being sent your way. You have to cleanse your energy. And Spirit doesn't want you to overwork yourself. Spirit also doesn't want you to act like everything's okay when it's not, because I just heard something about you're worried about being unattractive, either that being physically or energetically, and when you act like nothing's wrong, but there is something wrong, like you're being inauthentic, and that is what makes you come off unattractive. Like authenticity is important. Independence, yeah. It might be like, oh, everything's fine, but it's like needing to drop into more of the feminine energy. Similar interests and hobbies. So this could be like your interests and hobbies with friends, like doing that with them. There's a lot of different things coming through. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some charms for those synchronizations coming in, because Spirit speaks through synchronizations, repetitions, numbers. That's how they communicate a lot of the time. So when these, if this or these pop into your reality in any way, this could be like within the next few days, it's already happened, or within the next few weeks. This is a confirmation of this message in Spirit speaking to you. Okay. Okay, so we have a strawberry. A triangle. White triangle. This is also reminding me of the Holy Trinity. White butterfly. Oh, that's beautiful. And the swans. Oh, I love the swans. Yeah, there's something about a relationship wanting to come into your life. C last initial for someone. Louisiana is significant for someone. The number 13. You could be born on the 13th. Or that's a significant date. Sun in Aries. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Someone's in Aries. 30. So somebody could be 30 years old or born on the 30th. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more. And then this guitar. So maybe you like rock music, maybe you play the guitar. That could be significant somehow. Okay, cherries. So we have strawberries and cherries. We have a white crown. So a lot of these white, oh no, that's a pink crown. That queen energy, black star. Yeah, this is also confirming for me that you don't see this wish yet, but it's coming. I feel like, yeah, for a lot of people, this might be like having to do with love wanting to come in. Gemini Jupiter. Okay, Gemini Jupiter is like expansion of knowledge, of thinking. So, yeah, Spirit wants you to be forward thinking, but there's a shift in your thinking. We have to put more mental energy into something else versus what we're thinking about right now. And we have grapes, that's about abundance. So a lot of fruit is coming up. Maybe you need to eat more fruit or you're eating more fruit. Um, a ooh, I think this is like a rose, dusty rose bow. So I guess that's pink. Somebody could be having a daughter, or that's significant. You know somebody that's having a daughter. You have a daughter. You will have a daughter. Okay, balloons. So a birthday is significant here, and then ooh, a little blue carriage. Somebody could be having a baby. This could even be like, if any of these things are like your family or friends, let's just take that as confirmation. Yes, shooting star. There's something about a wish. Okay. Let me just get a couple more papers and then we'll close out. Okay, this black flower. It's very significant. Maybe you're like one of, I was getting with that black star in the rock vibes in the guitar. You might like be somebody that wants to have like a black wedding, or like you have more of a grungy vibe. The letter F is significant for someone. The number 8, a lot of numbers. So the 8th could be significant. O, first initial. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind just like a drug. Ooh, I'm telling you, some people are thinking about you, but I just heard they haven't approached you. Or like they haven't done something, or people want, you're on people's mind. You, last initial. It's very rare, but just you in general. Um, Y, first initial. Okay. Get like 2 more. I love doing these. Oh, another black star. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, first of all, this wish is going to be even bigger than you realize. And bigger and better. Also, this person is going to match you in a way that you don't expect. This is giving cute. If this is about a love situation for you. If it's about like a wish for career or purpose or something you're making within your life, it's just saying it's going to be bigger and better than you can imagine. I also just got somebody might like want to back that idea, like investor is just coming up. J, middle initial. Oregon is coming through for someone. May. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. That's a double confirmation of May. So someone was either born in May, or May is a very significant month. Maybe your name is May. Maybe somebody's name is May. Middle name, last name. However it resonates, May is significant. I just heard turning point. Maybe this year May was a turning point for you, or May is going to be a turning point for you. I just heard you're very powerful in May. There's something about your astrology that's very powerful in May. Sun in Taurus, yeah, so you could be a Taurus. I was just gonna say that. Maybe you're a May Taurus. You could be born in May and you're a Taurus. So confirmation, or someone you know. S, last initial. I don't know why I just heard Sydney Sweeney. I was on the phone with my brother last night and he was like, the jeans. My jeans are blue. Z first initial. Oh my God, another confirmation of the Z. Because we got Z too. Oh, so many synchronicities, like I've been saying. Okay, and then Virginia. Ooh, I love all of these confirmations. So take these in, that however it resonates. Another way that these could come through is like, for example, you could be driving tomorrow and then you see Louisiana or a Virginia license plate. Like, there's many different ways that those synchronicities come through and spirit aligns us. That's the alignment that I was talking about, right? So I guess overall the T is that spirit really wants you to focus on your shadow right now. Focus on not dissociating. Focus on feeling your feelings. Focus on what you can actually put your energy towards and do. I just heard you need to put your mind. What's that? Put money where your mouth is, or what? I don't know what that saying is, but it's like you might say a lot of things and not do them, and spirit is saying do it, and then these wishes will come true. Okay, that's that Knight of Pentacles. Do it and your wish will come true. So the more you work on yourself, the more you do this work, the more like this dream is solidified. Yeah. Accolades, accolades, accolades. Yeah, I'm telling you, even with the more stars. Wow. Now I'm hearing all the stars are gold. SZA is coming through so much. I also heard Saturn in the UPS store today. And we got Saturn and Virgo, like I was talking about. So Saturn and Virgo energy definitely coming up. The Saturn and Virgo, I feel like a lot of this is like lessons around your physical body. Learning how to work with your physical body. How is your physical body important to your purpose? How is your taking care of your physical body connected to your life and your life purpose, and how does that support your dreams? Someone needs to hear this. There's something about you taking care of your physical body. You need to take better care of your physical body because that is going to help you with this success or these dreams. I just heard Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a red car, something significant with that. Anything else coming up? I just heard trauma. So the trauma could be what causes the dissociation. Just heard Taylor. Somebody could like Taylor Swift. Again with that S last initial. Heard sauna. You could have gone in the sauna, or like there's something about sweating out physically or like releasing trauma physically. But again, there's something significant about a birthday or someone being born. A baby boy being born, a baby girl being born. This could even be like your inner child being reborn. I just heard token. Just heard token black sheep. So you might feel like you're the token of a group, or you know how they say like token black guy or token, minority, like in something. Somebody could like sleep token. That's this here. Just heard totality. I'm hearing a lot of words with T. Train. You could be going on a train. Black cat. Okay, black cats, that's a confirmation of the Queen of Wands as well. You're way more psychic than you realize. You could be seeing black cats. That's a way that spirit aligns with you, or is confirming you're aligned, or is speaking to you. When you see these synchronicities, it's like spirit is winking at you. It's like spirit saying, yep, everything's okay. Hey, it's saying hi. It's a confirmation. You could assign meanings yourself even to these symbols. And so when you see them, spirit is like confirming that message that you, or that meaning that you gave it. So you can do that. Like you can assign meanings and spirit will talk back to you. That's the cool thing. Like we all have psychic abilities. You're more psychic than you realize. Aries Saturn. So a lot of Saturn and learning. Yeah, this is confirming with the Aries Saturn and then Virgo Saturn. Taking care of your body, there's a lesson in that. Your physical body is not supposed to limit you. you have to take care of it more. Like taking care of your physical appearance is connected to your purpose. Having more, it's going to give you more confidence. It's like the way that people see you. Um, you could just be someone that, again, with that like grungy energy coming through, you really care about your style or the way you look. We have a starfish here coming through too, and starfish are all about physical appearance. And sometimes they could be about caring too much about like, your physical appearance. So again, someone feels like there's too much focus on the physical body, and that's what is potentially blocking you. Because this was so significant how the Knight of Pentacles came out sideways. Because when he's on the fence, that's kind of what it's called when they come out sideways, he's not fully in the shadow aspect, but he's not fully upright. He's kind of like in between this. So it's like you sometimes take care of things. Like, oh, I just heard you need to work on your reliability again with like the saying. Every time you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, spirit has to. It's like almost it's how energy works. Spirit has to send you difficult karma or bad karma. It's like the more you do that, you have to be so aware of like what you say. I just heard monkey see, monkey do. Someone speaks a lot about what they want to do or what they're going to do, but when you don't do it, it blocks you from actually receiving this blessing that you want. The keeping up appearances thing I think is also connected to this. So it's like if you're not fully being yourself, if you are still part of situations that aren't fully aligned with you, putting your energy towards things that aren't in alignment with this true dream, it's blocking it somehow. So that's important for someone. Yeah, so as I'm putting this stuff away, I'm also seeing someone likes the Saints, New Orleans Saints, because we got Louisiana, and I saw that in the bag just now. Yeah, so also just a confirmation of, I just heard like something about, this is so random, and I'm going to end it with this. Something about someone passing and then someone being born very soon after that, or like around the same time, is significant. Take that as it resonates. But Spirit is saying this is coming through for you. Spirit wants to bless you. So put your money, put your money where your mouth is. So show up how you say you're going to show up. And you're going to receive these blessings. Spirit doesn't want you to be inauthentic anymore. Okay, also, divine intervention, I'm seeing over here, sorry, before we end. I know I just said I was going to end, but I'm seeing this. Do you want to know a secret? The Beatles. Secret admirer, like I said. Oh, confirmation. Secret admirer, crush, hidden feelings, flirty, giving butterflies, new rekindled love. So like I'm saying, people, like I said, there is people that feel things towards you, but they're not doing anything. You're more psychic than you realize. You're not crazy. They do feel these things, but they're not doing anything because they're not putting their money where their mouth is. And again, you could be being veiled because they're not at your level. And that love affair card, looking online. So like people are secretly looking at you while they keep up appearances. That's the tea. Again, with divine intervention, cycle closing. Okay, yeah. Divine intervention, there's the divine is like intervening with that sun in reverse and the strength with the ancestral army. The divine is either blocking something, I heard stopping something, broken, it's time for the rebuild, breaking something down because it wasn't meant to be. Saturn, oh my god. Saturn is all about lessons, life lessons, time, things that are the big life lessons are happening right now. And I'm getting V. The letter V is significant. First or last initial. Okay. I love you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Take that as it resonates. This was like a crazy collective message, but I think the main thing was that, yeah, Spirit wants you to pray, meditate, ground, and do what you say you're going to do. This is day-to-day action, taking care of yourself, strengthening your relationship with yourself, and you are moving towards your goal. May is significant. That came out multiple times. So I love you. Comment if this resonates. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to be a part of this collective. Like you see, we just hang out, we do fun messages. I love long form readings, and I'm building my collective, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Join the soul family. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye.